The most underrated barbecue in Austin, Texas, and therefore the world, is from a grocery store. H-E-B True Texas BBQ does barbecue that's legit pretty good. It's not earth-shattering, it's not Michelin-worthy, it's probably not even in the top 30, but when you're on your way to get some eggs and some orange juice, it more than scratches the barbecue itch. This is Outrageous Foods, where I review food based on taste, price, and calories. If you think all three hit to you, hit the subscribe button, and we're going to a grocery store to eat some pretty damn good barbecue. All right, here we go. H-E-B True Texas BBQ. I probably go to H-E-B every damn day. Live in Austin, Texas. H-E-B is probably one of the most celebrated brands in Texas. It is a supermarket, and like a lot of supermarkets, they have a food court, but they do barbecue. When I first moved to Austin, and I remember H-E-B's barbecue was pretty solid. Not as elite as the famous places where you wait hours in line, but it was surprisingly very, very good. Years have passed. Barbecue has blown up. Texas barbecue has blown up. You can get great Texas barbecue outside of Texas. And I can tell you, being in Austin, the barbecue scene has really gotten better. There's so many great places out there, but many of these places do command the line. And cut to, my God, a year ago, I actually went into a True Texas BBQ. We did a video that was never published, and I tried it, and I remember saying to my friend, this barbecue is really good. Like, if you were at a barbecue restaurant around the country that wasn't a craft Texas barbecue spot, you'd be like, yo, this is very good. I did do my research on Reddit. There are some hits and misses. One is definitely sides. The sides are notoriously not very good. Brisket is good, the turkey is good. I know the sausage isn't. I hear good things about the ribs, and frankly, I don't trust pulled pork there, and I usually don't get pulled pork at Texas barbecue joints. That's for another video. But here we go, 3-meat combo. I do not know what the calorie count's going to be, so I'll have to judge that after I crunch the numbers. We'll see what the price is because it fluctuates. Everything has different prices per proteins, which makes sense. I think the sides fluctuate too. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. It is hot out today. So we're gonna do the best we can. I'm gonna put together the best 3-meat plate to showcase the best that H-E-B barbecue can do. And we're gonna run the score. And it'll be really interesting as I look at this and kind of say to myself, man, maybe this is the best chain barbecue in America, therefore the world. How about that? The best chain barbecue in the world. Is that the case at H-E-B? Maybe. We'll crunch the numbers, we'll find out. All right, here we go. H-E-B grocery store / Texas barbecue sleeper. So this was not cheap. This was $30, but it's fair to say this isn't even just a dinner. This is a meal for two. I mean, freaking 4 ribs, a good amount of brisket, a good amount of turkey. I could even say the 2-meat plate would be probably enough. Obviously $30 is not cheap, but there's a lot of food here. Pro tip was the fried okra. He said anything out of the fryer is good, the whole sides thing. And they also hyped up the poppy coleslaw. This almost looks like something out of Whole Foods versus H-E-B. And I need some sort of contrast because we have meat, we have fried, and then we have like an actual crisp salad. Not even mayo coleslaw. It smells smoky enough to me. They do use a wood smoker, but it's indoors. I want to say it's probably electrical fired, but hey, whatever. Like I said, I've had this before. $30, but I would easily say, let's call this 15 because this is a lot of food. 2 people can share this. This is a huge plate. Fried okra, fried to order. Honestly, not bad. Could use a little salt. It would be amazing with some buttermilk ranch, but this is a decent side. These are actually good pickles. They look good. They're excellent. They taste like good classic sour pickles, but they're not flimsy. So give them props here. It comes with bread. I didn't get the bread, whatever. All right, let's go into the meat. It looks dry. However, freaking solid. This is good. This has even been sitting too. From the moment it was carved, it starts to lose juice. This is still pretty juicy. props to that. It's delicious. Okay. Moist brisket. Now you're probably wondering why I don't do barbecue sauce. Good barbecue doesn't need sauce when you're talking about Central Texas barbecue, in my opinion. If I was in the Carolinas, different story, but it's freaking excellent. Turkey was good. Brisket is shockingly good. It's got the salt pepper bark and the peppery bite. Fatty, rich. I mean, this has been sitting for a bit and it's still, I mean, you want to talk tender? It's tender. Fingers don't lie. Right about now, we can use some slaw. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of this kind of slaw. This looks good, but I do like mayo-y coleslaw, but I don't know. This looks pretty good. I like it. It looks like something out of Whole Foods and it tastes like something out of Whole Foods. This is great. Sides have never been better. So I will say this. If you're diehard about your mac and cheese, your cornbread, good luck. But I would just ask the people because they steered me right. Go for the rib. This is very tender, but it's got good bark on it. 3 for 3. The rib and the turkey are both like tier 2. And then the brisket's tier 1 for this experience. And we'll say this, $30. I wouldn't have to shop around town to see what other 3 meat plates are because this is expensive. It is a lot of food. This is like if you were just at a roadside, old school legacy Texas barbecue joint. I think this hits it. Is it something that's going to attract the Michelin inspectors and have the world take notice? No. But you're at the supermarket. I mean, for supermarket food, this could be the greatest supermarket meal ever. All right, H-E-B True Texas BBQ. Let's score it by category to see where everything landed. And there's a lot of numbers to process, but I'll start with the easy one. For taste, I gave it a 7.9 out of 10. Look, H-E-B is probably the best barbecue I've had for the decent category. It's not the elites, it's not trying to be, but my God, I do not think you could eat better at a grocery store than H-E-B True Texas BBQ. Tastes good. It tastes good. And also, big shout out to the employees, the staff, because I've had not so good sides and those sides were excellent, but there's another side to the side story. Let's talk about price for a second. For price, I scored it a 5 out of 10. What's interesting is not all barbecue spots are putting up their prices these days because everything's become so expensive. However, there are 2 barbecue spots that listed prices for 3 meat plates, and they were around $30. And H-E-B is not an elite barbecue spot. So when I see an elite barbecue spot charging $30 to $34 for a 3 meat plate, I have to say their prices are kind of middle of the road. I mean, they're not doing anyone any favors, but it is what it is, and food, especially meat's expensive these days. Finally, calories. This is tough. Let me just break it down by category because each one of these selections, which led to a great plate, also tell a story of calories. Now, we got a 3 meat plate. So on the meats alone, the brisket was 370 calories. And I based this number off of assuming they serve a 1/4 pound of meat. It was pretty decent. The turkey was 190 calories and the ribs was 600 calories. Keep in mind, that's without barbecue sauce too. Without barbecue sauce. Now we get into the sides. That fried okra, which was a staff suggestion and a good one too, was 810 calories. Now there was a crap ton of okra on there. In fact, I took a ton of it home. Guess what? I'm going to chuck that because I am not going to consume 810 calories of fried okra that actually could benefit some buttermilk ranch. I also bought buttermilk to make buttermilk ranch. I can't eat that. It's way too many calories. And then the slaw, which was delicious, which I finished, was surprisingly 350 calories. All told, the total was 2,320 calories. That's a lot, but that is clearly a lot of food. There's no way. I would never finish that. There's just no way. It's easily enough for 2. And if you divide that number in half, you're starting to get into the numbers of that Five Guys burger, which was huge. And clearly, if you ate half of that, including a lot of that okra, it kind of adds up, but one does have to question if the okra calories are worth it, because the okra calories alone were the ribs and the turkey combined. That is crazy. So I think you could revisit H-E-B BBQ, and I think you could make some moves to shave off the calories and shave off the price. I mean, look, that fried okra was good, but it's not 810 calories good. That being said, total score 16.9 out of 30. Not the super highest, but again, you're talking about a 2,320 calorie meal and a price that does fetch the rate you could find at an elite barbecue spot. But I'll say this, tastes real good. And in a land of competitive barbecue, to get barbecue that good at a grocery store is a W in my book. This is Outrageous Foods. If you dug this video, hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know, have you ever been to H-E-B? Have you heard the legend? Because it is one heck of a grocery store. And as always, thanks for watching.